It seems as if something new is finally going to happen with the Cars franchise, but it's on Disney Junior. Yeah, you heard it correct, guys. Cars is coming back, but it's going to be on Disney Junior in a brand new TV series. And normally, brand new TV series for Cars, like when Cars on the Road came out, like I was extremely excited. So you'd think I'd be very excited about this too, and I am. But I'm also a little bit cautious because it's going on Disney Junior. So yeah, what does that mean? Well, we're going to discuss it all. So welcome on back to the Cars Garage, everybody. Man, that bug is loud up there. I think that's a cricket or something. I don't know. But either way, I'm outside today because everybody's sleeping in the house. Everybody's sick, so I just had to do it outside. And the bug quieted down for us. So I'm going to pull up my phone screen for you guys to look at so that I can show you everything that I know about this brand new Cars TV series. It's going to be called Cars Lightning Racers. Let's check it out. Okay, so I'm going to be reading this article on this website called Collider. It says, 8 years later, Owen Wilson sets Lightning McQueen comeback with new spin-off series. And it's by Chris McPherson. I just have to say, Chris, I don't think you really watched Cars on the Road because obviously we know that, that wasn't 8 years ago, and Owen Wilson returned for that. So, yeah, actually 5 years later. Judging by the time this is going to come out, it'll be 5 years after Cars on the Road. It's coming out in 2027, by the way. And here's where it says that. Start your engines, Lightning McQueen is back. Ka-chow. Disney and Pixar are revving up a brand new series in the Cars franchise, Cars Lightning Racers. How do we feel about that name? I don't know about that. I guess we'll see what it means exactly, but right now it just sounds kind of like, I don't know, just kind of thrown together. I don't know how to describe it. It's just weird. What's a lightning racer? Like, lightning is the racer. I don't get it. Anyways, which is set to debut in 2027 on Disney Junior before changing tires and revving on over to Disney Plus. Produced by Disney Television Animation in association with Pixar. So, yeah, Pixar will be at least doing something for this new show, although I don't think they'll be doing much. Probably just kind of like making some of the character designs. But yeah, this is, judging by the character designs that were leaked, we have some images to look at. I don't think it's really like being completely made by Pixar, but I don't really know. But the new show will bring back a whole host of our most beloved characters, introduce some exciting new racers, and keep the high-octane heart of Radiator Springs alive for a new generation. I don't like the sounds of that, because that makes me think that they're just kind of going to disregard the older fans and just kind of target this towards, that is what they're going to do. Obviously, they just said it. But yeah, target it towards little kids, which is not a good thing if you're a longtime Cars fan, but oh well. The series will follow Lightning McQueen as he takes on fresh challenges and races around Radiator Springs alongside his old pal Mater, and two new characters, thrill-seeking drag car Pipes. Pipes, it's an odd name, and a mud-loving monster truck named Miles. We already have a Miles Axelrod. The show promises the same playful energy and friendship-first storytelling that's made the franchise a hit with kids and parents alike. Owen Wilson is officially back as the voice of Lightning McQueen, with Larry the Cable Guy also returning as the ever-loyal Mater. Familiar favorites are also hitting the track again. Tony Shalhoub as Luigi, Cheech Marin as Ramon, Bob Peterson as Chick Hicks. Well, I'm glad Chick is returning. And then John Ratzenberger as Mac. And it sounds like that bug is back again. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's super loud. They're joined by exciting new voices, including Leah Lewis from Elemental as Pipes, and Yuri Lowenthal, he's Spider-Man, as Miles. I don't know who those people are. I do know Ember. I think that's from Elemental. I think that's who the Leah Lewis one voices. I don't know who Yuri Lowenthal is. But anyways, Emmy winner Cheryl Lee Ralph from Abbott Elementary will voice a brand new character named Miss Blinker. The show is executive produced by Travis Braun and Frank Montagna, with Dana Starfield serving as story editor and Nathan Chu on board as supervising director. Alright, what's Cars Lightning Racers about? Yeah, that's what I want to know. Oops, and looks like we got some kind of ad with Jackson Storm McQueen, I don't know. While plot details remain under the hood, the combination of returning talent and new additions hints at a series geared towards both nostalgic fans and young newcomers. Alright, well that actually makes me feel a lot better about this. But, I don't know, this is just an article. Who knows? I mean, how do they know, really, honestly? What it's really targeted towards. But anyways, with a blend of drag racing, monster truck mayhem, and all the charm of Radiator Springs, Cars Lightning Racers is shaping up to be one of Disney Junior's biggest animated bets in years. Huh. The last time we saw Lightning McQueen on screen was in the 2022 Disney Plus series, Cars on the Road. So I guess this Chris guy does know about Cars on the Road. I don't know why he didn't put that in the title. I guess it just wouldn't have sounded as big. 8 years is a lot more than 3. Well, it will be 5. So he could have put 5. Anyways, in that series, Lightning and Mater set off on a cross-country. We know about Cars on the Road. I don't think we need to read that. But yeah, it says, while Cars on the Road was mostly episodic and comedic in tone, it did subtly reinforce a key development from Cars 3. Lightning transitioning into more of a mentor role. And that's true. I wonder if this new show will do that too. Probably not. After training young racer Cruz Ramirez and stepping back from full-time racing at the end of Cars 3, Cars on the Road showed him embracing a more balanced life, still competitive, but no longer obsessed with proving himself on the track. Catch the premiere on Disney Junior in 2027, followed by streaming availability on Disney Plus, which is probably where I'll be watching it because I do not have cable. Because it's really expensive in Canada. Well, then again, I think my grandma and grandpa have it. Maybe I'll just go to their house. But either way, yeah, it doesn't show any images on this website, this Collider website. But I will show you the 2 images now that we have here. It's really just 1 image, but it's like broken up into 2. But yeah, Cars Lightning Racers. There's the logo. Pretty nice. Standard Cars logo. Instead of saying Disney on the top, it says Disney Junior with the new Disney Junior logo. And then it says Lightning Racers on the bottom, which looks pretty nice, although it doesn't really match all that much. Like, do you think it does? I don't know. The Lightning Racers almost looks less 3D than the Cars logo. It almost doesn't really match that well. I don't know what event this was at that this lady, as you can see on the left, there's a lady, I guess, showing everybody this, like, on stage. I don't really know if this was at an event or what. Looks like a D23 type of thing, but I don't think they revealed it there, so I don't know. But then on the bottom it shows some characters returning, and unfortunately it also shows the character designs, and yeah, they're not 3D animated. I don't even know if I really said that yet in this video, but they're not 3D animated, unfortunately, so they don't match previous Cars installments in the franchise. But I mean, I don't know, they look very babyified. If they were just plain old 2D animated Cars characters, I would have really no problems with it. In fact, I've kind of always wanted a 2D animated Cars show or movie. I thought it would be kind of cool, not for like a 4th installment, because then it wouldn't be consistent, but if it was something else, like separately, I thought, I think it would be kind of cool. But this, I don't know, the eyes, they just made them look very babyified. I'm not really a big fan of it, but it shows some of the voice actors: Owen Wilson, Larry the Cable Guy, Bob Peterson, Tony Shalhoub, Cheech Marin, and then John Ratzenberger, of course, for McQueen, Mater, Chick, Luigi, Ramon, and Mac. And for some reason, Mac doesn't really have any decals on the side. McQueen looks like he has a new paint job. He has little lightning bolts in his tires, and almost like a glittery lightning bolt on the side, nothing on the hood. But the eyes really do it for me. I don't like those. It just makes them look very kiddified, if you know what I mean. Chick Hicks doesn't look too bad. Ramon's not that bad. Even Mater doesn't look that bad. Mac, you can't really see all that great. But McQueen and Luigi look very babyified, if you're asking me. But I don't know. It's not the worst designs in the world, but it's also not the best. So yeah, what do you think about all this? I don't know. I'm optimistic, but I'm also a little nervous. But then again, I don't really care because I didn't expect anything was coming, really, honestly, for a little while. So the fact that we're getting a Disney Junior, the bug is back. But the fact that we're getting a Disney Junior Cars TV series, obviously not what I wanted. I would have rather had a more just older fan-oriented series like Cars on the Road. Although that was, obviously aimed towards kids too. But this is going to be aimed towards like little kids, obviously. So I don't know if it'll be worthwhile. It'll probably be something like Chuck and Friends or that new Thomas show, All Engines Go. I'm not expecting much out of this, but maybe we'll get some cool new die-cast. Hopefully in the same style that we're used to. But who knows? It could be like in a new style, new scale. That's what I'm expecting. I don't know. I'm not really, I just don't really care. I'm not going to set my hopes too high because I think I'll be disappointed, obviously, if I do. I'm just going to hold out hope that one day we get a Cars 4, but if not, whatever. It is what it is. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hope that you did enjoy this update about this new Cars TV series, Cars Lightning Racers. Let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. And with all that, I'll see you next time right here on the Cars Garage.